Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite YouTube channel and podcast. Keep that same energy podcast with your host Justin P. and my MVP co-host, the man, the myth, the legend, my co-host, your co-host, Mr. Maurice Jr.
Yes, sir.
Episode 249 for the YouTube version, and for the audio version, season 6, episode 17. For those who can't watch live for whatever reason, the links are right there below in the description for all the platforms you can listen to an audio podcast. And right underneath of that is myself and Maurice's social media platforms. I have everything, including Threads, Snapchat. Maurice, I think, just have Facebook, Instagram, and I think TikTok for his podcast. They be talking, which y'all should
hmm
check that out tomorrow night at 8 p.m. They go live every week. Him, Miss Cutie, and Jack. Good stuff, man. Great stuff. So go support them. So without further ado, I'm gonna let Maurice go ahead and do his thing.
Hey, man, y'all already know what time it is, man. It's a pleasure to do this shit always with Big Bro, man. Even though I'm the oldest, he bigger. You feel me? It's always a pleasure to do this shit, man. It's awesome. I love what we do. We've been doing it since 2019, and we ain't gonna stop no time soon. As always, man, if you're looking for me, you can find me on Facebook and you can find me on Instagram. But more importantly, you can find me right here on the hottest sports podcast where we talk that good shit with all facts, no just bullshit. As always, we're gonna hit you with some opinions because when it comes to sports, man, I think very heavily when it comes to the shit, and my opinion matters. But also, we're gonna hit you with some emotions because anytime we talk about the Wizards, Ravens, Giants, or Celtics, I get emotional. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter unless we hit you with the facts.
That's a fact, Jack. So we got some good topics tonight. Tonight is Maurice's turn to basically conduct and moderate the show, so I'm gonna get right to it.
Okay, so everybody know what's going on as far as when it comes to college basketball. I mean, it was definitely lit. I ain't gonna lie, college basketball looked a little bit more lit than the NBA season right now. It's just me. It's just me. However, let's get to the nitty gritty. Give me your thoughts and opinions. You feel me on the games that just passed, especially with Duke losing, and especially with the women's doing it again for UConn. So I'm gonna start off with you, whether you want to talk about the women's Final Four or the men's national championship.
Oh, we can go with the men's national championship first. Then Duke losing the Houston after being up by 13, 14
Mm.
points. Man, you was even talking about this. How the hell they lose? They start missing free throws, missing key shots, not boxing out, not rebounding. So Houston was able to, come back and steal it. And then for Duke, I was just saying that for Duke, like, oh yeah, well Duke just like I said, they got plenty of talent. They'll be back. Cooper Flag most likely is going to be in the league. Florida and Auburn, man, what a game! What a game! Them two was jaw jacking back and forth. Auburn went up by 8 at halftime.
Mm-hmm.
Florida cut the lead. Walter Clayton Jr. and the kid, Bottom. They were carrying the load. Then the kid, Brown from Auburn,
Mm-hmm.
he had a heck of a game. But the second half, they couldn't hit the shots, and Florida got hot, man. Like I said, that kid Walter Clayton Jr. got hot. And then, like I said, any team that Bruce Pearl coaches is going to be a pretty good team. So that ended up being a good game. So and then for the national championship, I didn't even watch near a single minute. I fell asleep, but I watched the highlights the next morning on my lunch break. I was tired, y'all. Forgive me.
Mm-hmm.
Florida, it was a back and forth game. I think nobody led more than like 4 or 5 points the whole entire night. And Walter Clayton Jr. stole the show as usual, man. Like Florida, look, this we haven't seen Florida look this good since with Joe Kim Noah and Ronnie Brewer and all them was
Mm-hmm.
there. Corey Brewer, what's that big boy? Oh, your man Al Horford and all them in
Let's
there.
see. Yeah, don't I'm about to say. Don't forget
Yeah, yeah,
Al.
nah, for sure. 'Cause he's a big part of that. That's we ain't seen them look that good since then, man. But shout out to Coach Golden, guys, man, national champions. And for the women, like I said, man, Gino said it. He said, man, I got Paige deserves a championship, man, because he's had never had a team with a great player. She didn't win a championship or two.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we have been dominant, man. We got 12 championships in women's college basketball. It's six with the men, so 18 total. Paige put the team on her back. As the flood, sorry about that. Easy Floyd did the same thing. Um, South Carolina, man, had a pretty good team. They're well coached by Don Staley. it was just too much, man. Like I said, Gino was on a mission. And plus, South Carolina beat us. I think Don Staley first championship. Yeah, beat us by like 2 or 3 points when she had Cam Bosis and all on the team. Pretty good team. So yeah, Gino remember that. So we had to put belt the ass, man, and got number 12.
Well, I'm gonna start off with the women's because that's what you was at. Well, first of all, I want to give a shout out to South Carolina. Their coach, I mean, she was a great player in the WNBA. We all know who she is, Hall of Fame and all that type shit. And she looked like she could be on her way to being a Hall of Fame college coach. But you can't win when nobody really stepping up to the plate. I mean, at best, I mean, what, 2 players on that team had 10 points. Everybody else didn't even score double digits. I mean, so I'm expecting to be a blowout. 82-59. And I'm just being funny when I say this, but maybe UConn should have the females coach as their coach. You feel me? Because that coach right there for UConn, he on fire. He know
Oh
what he
yeah,
doing.
I've been said like once Jim Calhoun and all them and he stepped away. I said Gino might need to do double duty.
Yeah, yeah,
And
because
he
he
said he thought about it for a hot second, but then when Kevin Ollie won our championship, he backed away.
okay. Because I think he could have probably broke a record. I don't even think this is the record that stands, but I think he could have made a record. Should I say, be the first coach to win win a women's championship and a men's championship? That'd be great. He probably would probably be the if he was to do that, he'd probably be the best coach of all time.
And
In
you
my
know what's crazy? The he UConn men's basketball is what it is because of him.
yeah. Oh, I know the background.
To
I
be
know
completely honest, like you know what I mean? It is what it because the women's team so good, so he able to recruit the sister and the brother, so to say, fam.
facts. That's another fact that people miss right there. But I mean, I gotta call it what it means. Sarah Strong, 24 points. I want to make sure I'm saying her name right. AZ Food. Um,
Yeah,
Flood, my
flood.
bad,
Yeah,
24 points. Then you had I ain't gonna lie, I've been watching the mess out of Paige. She is a beautiful young lady. Beautiful young lady.
and can hoop our ass off.
17 points. So I mean, you had your big three step up and do what they had to do, but on the opposite end, as far as who you was playing with, I mean, UConn defenses is what it is, man. They was playing that great. And then one thing about teams that play good defense, they also have good offense. I ain't gonna lie. To me, UConn looked like the goddamn Warriors that year when the Warriors had the best defense and the best offense. When they had Kevin Durant and all of them. I mean, this was crazy. I mean, I
Yeah,
thought really South Carolina was gonna put it all on the line. Not saying they did, but really put it on the line, and this was gonna be a close game. But I mean, UConn is the shit. I mean, call it what it is, crown them, all that. Have they beat Tennessee yet? In the what's the name? Okay, so I ain't gotta say no more. So they beat everybody. They're the cream of the crop. I mean, come on, they had undefeated seasons. I mean, what more do you want? I mean, in 38-3. I mean, come on, man. We're talking about the coach for UConn, first ballot Hall of Fame. It's not even no debate. You feel me? The next we're gonna go to the men's. Before I get to the national championship game, Duke. Come on, Duke. Come on, Duke. Come on, Duke. And I'm not even a Duke fan. Come on, Duke. 13 points. And then you lost the game. Not because you didn't lose the game because of turnovers. You didn't lose the game because of bad defense. You didn't even lose the game because of bad shots. You lost because of free throws.
yeah.
This man will tell you, and he can show the screenshot. I hate them right away. Free throws? What? How did y'all lose? No, here's my bad. I say, how did Duke lose? His response was free throws. And I'm like, huh? You're supposed to be the best team in college. You have the best player in the league. And you lost because of free throws. It's for free. I understand the nervousness because I played basketball for real, not college, but I did play semi-pro and a little bit of rec leagues and all that. But you can be nervous at the line. However, when the championship on the line, man, you gotta have that ice water running through your veins. You gotta finish the deal. I mean, the only bad thing that's next to Cooper Flag name is that he didn't win it this year because he clearly was the best player. It's not even no debate. So let's get to the game where it matters because I gotta give credit where it's due. I'm shocked. I'm not going to lie. I thought Florida definitely was going to blow these guys out because I felt like Houston should not have been on the same floor as Duke. So I automatically thought Florida was going to blow these guys out. And as you said, nobody had a double-digit lead. Nobody really had a chance to stretch and relax. Both teams was always on each other's ass. And to see that it came down to 2 points, I'm not going to lie. If I was on Houston, I would have been crying. I think this is the first time Houston had a chance at the national championship since Clyde Drexler and Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah.
So I definitely would have cried and then losing by 2 points. I mean, I mean, all I can say is this is great basketball. What more can you expect? Both teams, number one, we talking about both teams didn't win. I mean, didn't lose more than 6 games. I mean, everybody way over 500. So I mean, next year, uh, I want to see what Duke going to do because Cooper Flag is gone, and I want to see this because I'm glad Florida's back. But I want to see Houston. Is this just a 1 year thing? That's my thing. Houston, is this just a 1 year thing? Because you can be back. All right. Topic number two. Topic number two is which college program is really DBU? Now, I ain't gonna lie, out of all these, and I came up with a few of these, this is probably my favorite one, and he came up with this one. So I'm gonna let you go first.
Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, because I've been saying that there's been an argument that's been had forever, and then somebody just recently talked about it on one of the play. Oh, Roman Harper, your man,
Mm-hmm.
him and Patrick Peterson was talking, and then somebody else from Florida. I think C.J. Gardner Johnson was all sitting down talking, and they were just throwing up schools, and everybody had compelling points and arguments. So for me, I was just list a few schools, and like I said, but it probably when you all think about it, got to be Alabama. Yeah, I think Patrick Surtain, Roman Harper, Drake Kirkpatrick, D. Miller. You know, he didn't do much in the league, but we just talking about the prospects coming into the league.
Yes.
The guys that got drafted, what they did in the league, whole different story.
Mm-hmm.
Landon Collins.
My boy.
Shit. You just got even with the most recent guys, Kool Aid McKinstry,
Hell yeah.
Tarian Arnold. Trayvon Diggs.
Oh, yes, you can't miss
You
that.
can go on and on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Minka Fitzpatrick. You know, and then LSU, you got Pat P, Tyron Matthew, Eric Reed, Grant Delpit, Greedy Williams, Morris Claiborne.
Mm.
Yeah, man, this has had a lot of talent there. In Florida, C.J. Gardner Johnson, you have Vernon Hargraves Jr., C.J. Henderson. Who else? Maud Black, Matt Elam, Major Wright.
Major Wright. I forgot about that boy. He was a hitter.
Yes, he was. Janoris Jenkins.
Janoris Jenkins, my baby. That's my boy.
Yeah, Janoris Jenkins. Who else on Florida? Lito Shepard back when Fred and them played when they won the championship.
Lito Shepard. I forgot about him. That's the people
Yeah.
that hey got people who watching. That's the dude that laid out Reggie Bush.
No, that was Sheldon Brown.
You right, Sheldon Brown. I take that back. Sheldon
That
Brown
was
was
the
second.
other corner. Yeah,
Yeah.
that laid him up. But yeah, like I said, Florida always had some good DBs, man. Reggie Nelson, remember him?
Mm.
He's a pick machine with Jackson, but then he got a little hurt.
Jacksonville, yes.
Yeah, like I said, and you can even throw my Canes in there for real, if you want to be technical. As of late, we haven't done that, but if you talking about old grain skill body work, Ed Reed, Sean Taylor, Mike Rump, Philip Buchanan.
Philip Buchanan. Wow, I forgot about my boy.
Antro Rowe.
And, oh my God, Antro Roll. Shout
Yeah,
out to my Giants.
Kenny Phillips. Who else? Who else? Brandon Merriweather.
Kenny Phillips. Shout out to the Giants.
Yeah, Brandon Merriweather. Who else? Even though he didn't do much in the league, Artie Burns, Deion Bush. Now he's with the Chiefs Super Bowl champion, backup safety. Uh, we had a lot of safety, a lot of DBs, man. So you can go to you can go to Ohio State with Marshall Lattimore, Denzel Ward.
Oh yeah, Ohio State on the low. And you know I brag
You can
about
go
Denzel. That's my boy.
Dante Whitner when he was that hard hit safety.
Oh, I
Played
never
for the
seen
49ers and Bills. Yeah.
Chris Gable. Ain't what he from there too?
Yeah, Chris Gamble. Yep. Yes, he
Yep.
is. Yep. Chris Gamble, two-way player. Oh man, they had some guys there, man. Eli Apple, people could say what they want
Ooh,
about him, but they're
Giants.
national champion. Like I said, help Bengals get to the Super Bowl. Ooh, like I said, it's just a lot of school. Texas, you can go with Earl Thomas,
Oh,
Michael Griffin, Cedric Griffin, Michael Huff.
Earl Thomas.
I just said that was the first
Oh my
name I
bad.
said.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it's just like Texas always has some good DBs, and you can go probably Florida State, Jalen Ramsey, Derwin
Dion.
James, Deion Sanders, of course. Oh man,
Hold on. Antonio Cromartie was from Florida State.
Antonio Cromartie. Yes, he was. Yeah, like I said, you can even Notre Dame had a few guys as well. So like, but I'm gonna go with Raw Alabama for me. Go ahead, Maurice.
All right, first of all, thank you. Thank you. This is the first time I think my college just wins the shit overall. I mean, because when I look at it, he named a lot of good names, but some of those people that he named, they were good in college. Now a lot of them was definitely good in college and NFL, but some of the people he named, they were good in college mostly. But when I just look at Alabama, I'm talking about Patrick Surtain. We already saw an MVP of the league. Landon Collins, we saw what he did in college and in the league. Clinton Dixon.
I forgot about him. I forgot about how I come ditch.
I mean, let me go to one that you missed. Play for the Baltimore Ravens, Marlon Humphreys. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm tweaking, man. My bad, Marlo.
Yeah, you good. I gotta this guy is on everybody list that I ever talk about for as college DB. That boy, Dre Kirkpatrick. That boy, I ain't gonna lie,
Beast.
he was him. He was that
Beast.
dude.
Beast.
My problem, this I ain't gonna lie. If not Landon Collins, this is my favorite safety of all time. Yo, Xavier McKinney. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
beast. Beast.
yo,
Yeah,
that's Ed Reed's nephew. He gotta be, yo. He
yeah,
gotta be.
beast.
This one right here is another one. Here go another one right here. Boy, Minka Fitzpatrick. I don't like him on the Steelers. I don't like him on the Steelers. I wanted him on everybody team but that. He like that. He like that. Hold on. I gotta give credit to my dude right here. Help me with this. Mark Barron. This nigga played.
Oh yeah, safety and linebacker.
Oh my god. Come on. Versatile. I mean,
Yeah,
versatile
yeah,
is.
absolutely. He was a dog. He was a dog, man.
Let's not forget my boys who just got drafted. Let's give a shout out to the Detroit Lions when they drafted
Terry Arnold. Yeah,
Arnold. And I ain't gonna lie. If I'm not picking Kyle Hamilton as the best safety in the league, this is just my opinion. I'm going with Deion Branch. You crazy. You crazy.
forgot about him. Forgot about Brian
Brian
Branch.
Branch, I apologize. That boy like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't go down the list of all these names that I got, but yo, I mean, these guys literally, the reason why I feel like Alabama should get the DBU, because these guys wasn't just nice in college. These guys was nice in college and in the NFL. You feel me? And they did the same type of things, or probably even better once they reached the NFL. So by far, what Nick Saban did and all that shit. And this another thing why I was going to say DBU came from Alabama. I'm telling y'all right now. When I started playing for the semi-pro team called the Baltimore Vengeance, I literally went to YouTube and watched Nick Saban train his DBs on backpedaling on everything. It's on YouTube right now, still to this day. Mind you, that we talking about back in 2015-16 when I started playing semi-pro. So I already knew that DBU was easily my team. Okay, topic 3. Because I gotta get some wrestling in my system. I've been watching wrestling lately, and I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know that you allowed to curse now on wrestling. I mean, they going off. They going off. So this is, I seen somebody post this on Instagram today. They said this is called WrestleMania week. So since it is WrestleMania week, give me your thoughts and your opinions on Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins versus CM Punk in a triple threat match.
This is gonna be the best non-title match of the whole entire PLE. Was PLE now premium live event now pay per view no more because you don't gotta pay to see it no more. But that's gonna be the best match of the whole entire weekend. But that's a non-title match. Hell,
Facts.
if you want to be technical, it might be. It's gonna be better than Jey Uso and Gunther because we probably gonna know how that's one or two ways how that's gonna go. Honestly, because and we'll talk more into that next time. Say that, but let's just look at these names. All three of these guys, former world champions. Seth, the first ever world heavyweight champion.
Mm-hmm.
And held it for them the year. All three of these guys are certified Hall of Famers and legends in their own right. So, it don't get too much bigger than this. Like I said, all three of them got vendettas with each other. So, it's definitely gonna be a hell of a match. We're gonna see what Paul Heyman whose side he gonna take, whose side he not. Or he just gonna you know, cut everybody off and complete. It's a good dynamic with that. But this is gonna be a great match. And who I think is gonna win this match? Look in my eyes and you'll see the personality. CM Punk.
I give you that.
Punk. Yeah, because that way the favor don't go to waste. Yeah, and definitely got CM Punk winning. I think he going I think Roman gonna hit Seth with a spear. He gonna hit Roman with a GTS, and then that's all she wrote.
The first thing I'm gonna add before I get there, I was so mad that when I think it was it SmackDown when he was jacking up Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns, and then he got hit with the GTS.
Yeah,
Yeah, now I'm gonna say the reason why I like that is because that shit put Roman Reigns out. I'm like, yo, Roman Reigns is supposed to be the guy, be the it man. How the hell you let him knock you out with that? But that's neither here or there. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I definitely was upset about that. But I mean, sad to say, bro, I gotta agree with you, man. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns is gonna lose. I mean, I don't want them to lose, because I'm up in the uproar. Like I
it's
remember
too
back,
much bad blood between them two. They're gonna get in each other way, and that's gonna give Punk an advantage.
and the thing is, and I ain't gonna lie, I think you just told a story about how wrestling is about to go because what happened is what you just said. When, if you notice, right when Seth Rollins betrayed the Shield, he really mostly went after Dean Ambrose. He really didn't have they really didn't have that little bicker between him and Roman Reigns. They did
Yeah,
have that little shit, but not really. I think this time what they're gonna do is what you said. CM Punk is gonna win. He gonna go on to WrestleMania. Go to well, that's the Cody Rhodes. That's the next topic. He gonna go against Cody Rhodes, and we about to see Seth Rollins and what's the name really feud. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Now, to add to another thing that you made, I ain't gonna lie. I'd never liked it Paul Heyman a day in my life until he got with the tribal chief. This pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie, this pissing me off. I mean, you really about to trade on Roman Reigns for what? For what? I mean, I know he your best friend and blah blah blah, but yo, it's business before you take things to go personal. I mean, god damn, yo, he's the tribal chief. You said all this and all that about how you back him, but I mean, I understand the little dynamic you tore between the two, but I hope it be a little wrestling dynamic where it looks like it looks like that Paul Heyman is going to join with what's name, and the whole time he really trade on him. I would love to see that happen, but 9 times out of 10, yeah, I think it's going to happen. He gonna have to make a choice. He gonna choose fucking CM Punk, and Seth Rollins gonna give him that fucking Superman punch, and that's gonna be the end of it. And
yeah.
it sucks for me because I believe Seth Rollins is the best wrestler in football and wrestling right now by far. Jumping off his shit, flipping off his shit. I mean, he's the equivalent of Shawn Michaels. I mean, literally.
That's a good comparison.
Literally, I mean, he got more moves in his bag than anybody. To me, he even showed that he's stronger than Shawn Michaels a little bit. I ain't never really see Shawn Michaels powerbomb nobody. This nigga powerbombing people bigger than him. Like, damn.
Uh,
So, I mean, it sucks, but I mean, at the end of the day, I love how the crowd loves all three of these guys. I think this is the first time in probably wrestling history where it's so much mixed emotions. I mean, think about it. You got people yelling OTC, OTC. Then soon as CM Punk come, CM Punk, CM Punk, and you already know what I'm about to do. Oh, like come on, like I mean,
yeah.
who you gonna cheer for? I mean, literally,
I love that CM Punk be mimicking Seth Rollins every chance he get.
yes, he do.
At the last week, he put on the little thing that he be wearing. He like, hey,
Yeah, he
every
did.
chance he
I
get,
saw that shit.
every chance he get, he take a shot at Seth. Man, that'd be funny.
So I gotta agree with you 1,000%. This probably gonna be the best match on the charts, on the roster, and it should be. I mean, you got 3 first ballot Hall of Famers, former world champions, tag team champions. They damn near had. I think that these guys had every single belt except for the fucking hardcore title and the cruiserweight shit because they too big. You feel
Mm.
me? And I am not gonna name the 24/7. That shit was trash. But I mean, I agree with you. CM Punk gonna win. Let's go to the next topic. We kind of already just answered. Who do you feel is next to challenge Cody Rhodes for the undisputed title?
Okay. If it's not CM Punk, I'm gonna have to go with LA Knight.
He gonna be a two champion U.S. title. Oh
I
shit,
don't
go
know.
ahead,
We've
talk
seen it
about it.
happen 1,000 times because that'll give him the pop that he would. He remember he should have beat Roman Reigns, but
Facts.
Solo got involved. LA Knight, man, he's so over right now, man. Triple H, man, I gotta put a belt on this motherfucker at least something, cause he's too over right now. And then he get another shot and he pull that off
Mm-hmm.
with both belts, man. What? We ain't seen that done in a good little minute for us.
Yeah, Seth Rollins was the last one.
Well, yeah. Then before that, it was like Shawn Michaels. He had the world title in the European at one time, like in '97.
Mm-hmm.
before he took his break in '98. But yeah, so yeah, I'll see them two or Randy Orton. So CM Punk, LA Knight, Randy Orton. They my three.
All right. For me, now this one is kind of tough. This one is kind of tough. The reason why I say it's tough because I would definitely love to see Gunther put Cody Rhodes through some shit. I mean, Gunther is the best heel right now. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
god damn. I
yeah,
mean, you want me to tell you the last time I hated chops to the chest? What was the dude? William Regal.
yeah, yeah,
That's what
yeah,
he
yeah.
give me. He give me aggressive William Regal.
They both foreign guys, so I can see why you say that. But Gunther is much better than him.
But he much better. I
Yeah,
mean, that's what I'm saying. Like
yeah.
he's a better.
Gunther is probably one. And you think Seth is the best wrestler, and that's your opinion is not wrong. But for me, being a bigger guy, is Gunther hands down for me.
I can,
The
I can
best
I can
wrestler
see why
right
you
now.
say that. The only
That
reason why I picked Seth
motherfucker, man,
Rollins
he is
because
powerful.
I would have this. Man, first of all, he hella powerful. The only reason why I picked Seth Rollins because I didn't see this dude jump off shit, jump off this, jump off
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
he's definitely he's definitely real athletic. But Gunther give you that traditional big, and he can still move around. He
Yeah,
come off the top rope, but his shit is just impactful. Like and you know me being always been a bigger guy, I always love those. I always love to see those type of wrestlers dominate.
mm-hmm. But back to what we were saying. Like I said, I would. Well, if you notice, that's why I picked him. I mean, Cody Rhodes looks good when he's under duress and under situations he can't handle. I
Yeah.
mean, because he always fight through the shit, and you can see it in his eyes, like, yo, I'm scared, but I'm gonna take on this challenge. You're gonna have to kill me and take this belt off my hand and shit. So I gotta give it right then and there. But overall, come on, man, CM Punk, man, come on, man. The whole entire time, Cody Rhodes have been fighting big name guys. Every single time you turn around, when it comes to Cody Rhodes in the main events, he's been fighting big name guys since he came back when it all started with Seth Rollins. He's been fighting Roman Reigns, now John Cena. Why else? Why not drop it off with CM Punk? Now, here's the bad thing about it. CM Punk, I don't think you're going to win. They're going to let Cody Rhodes keep this title for a minute. I mean, he's the ultimate champion right now. I mean, I ain't going to lie. If I don't see Cody Rhodes with the title, I either want to see Gunther, the Roman Reigns, or CM Punk. I like Seth Rollins. I don't even see him being a good champion right now. He good. I ain't gonna lie. Seth Rollins is good without the title. I mean, goddamn, he's a revolutionary. But overall, if I didn't see Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, or who we just talking about, Gunther, it got to be CM Punk. But however, I think the next challenge will be CM Punk. But I'm going with Cody Rhodes to take the title. I mean, keep the title. All right, the next one.
Hmm.
Now this one is going to be good because I came up with this topic because, yo, even though I like Jey Uso, yo, a lot of people don't like Jey Uso. So my question to you is, do you feel it's time for him to be the World Heavyweight Championship, beating Gunther?
The one, I mean, no, not yet. Not yet. I think he need to get another Intercontinental Championship run first, or European title run first. Because
Mm-hmm.
he only had his first singles belt. He only had it for not even a whole month. So,
Damn.
and I'm a Jey Uso fan. He's definitely over, but you gotta go up the ladder, go up the pecking order first. Yeah, because Gunther was Intercontinental champion. He held that shit for damn near 3 years.
Yes, the fuck he did.
Now he great create two separate reigns. Like so he definitely, like I said, no, not yet. Let him get an Intercontinental champion or a European run first, longer than 30 before we put that on. Because Gunther just too good right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I mean, I would definitely love him. I ain't gonna lie. Now I'm gonna be funny with you. What you gonna say? And this might happen because it happened in real life. It wouldn't shock me if Jey Uso won and then Gunther got mad the next because you get a rematch right away. Gunther got mad and then beat him on Monday.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
And yeah,
That's definitely in the realm of possibility.
yeah. So I definitely could see that happen. But as far as that, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Jey Uso fan because of how he was able to put the fans on his back without being a tag team partner no more,
Yeah,
without being under
yeah.
Roman Reigns. Like people really, oh my god, that pandemic, that was the shit that really got people on this dude. My
That what they did in the bloodline, that saved professional wrestling because wrestling ratings were down bad.
Yes, it was. Yes, it
By
was.
being a global pandemic, wasn't much going on, so people had I ain't gonna say had no choice, but that was the main sports thing you had to watch. Remember
Yeah,
the
you're right.
NBA didn't start back up until like October of the year.
And then I got to
So
give the bloodline mad respect and love because number one, that's the only faction that's still. Well, not matter of fact, them and what's the shit Dominic Mysterio in?
Oh, a Judgment Day.
Yeah, they the only ones that's like still out since back then, since about 4 or 5 years ago. I mean, legitimately keeping the shit together. Um,
They gonna fall apart though, in my opinion.
yeah, they
Judgment
definitely
Day.
gonna fall. I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait to see Dominic Mysterio, the leader of this shit, because it looked like he might pull it off.
That's when that shit gonna really be done. I'm telling you, they get to that point with Dirty Dom leading, that shit gonna be done. What is gonna be him and fucking Carlito and JD Madonna?
And don't he still go with Shorty?
Well, Liv Morgan, yeah, that's his on screen girlfriend, yeah, but that she can turn on him any given day.
You're right. But like my only, and I said this before, my only thing that I don't like about Jey Uso and these new wrestlers, yo, I went from seeing Shawn Michaels finish you off with the super kick, you're finished.
He said it too. He said it not to cut you. He said it on NXT last week when they were talking to. He said, "Man, he said now my finishing move now is just a patent move now."
Yeah, and then did you just see him sweet chin music Kevin Owens not that long ago?
Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm sitting, and Kevin Owens was knocked out, and I'm just sitting up here lost, like, which one am I supposed to be a fan of? Because
that's there. They watered that down, and the RKO kind of getting watered down too a little bit. Everybody doing it. They just
oh my
calling
god,
it
yo,
like Cody doing. Cody the Cody cutter.
me watching all these different wrestling things, you would have thought that only Randy Orton does that shit. No, oh my
And
god,
we all know who he got that move from. Like
Yeah,
people
Diamond Dallas
and
Page, yeah,
people need to go ahead and acknowledge stop and go ahead and acknowledge DDP when they bring up. And Randy Orton has said it, and I commend him for because he could have been street an asshole with him. Like, nah,
uh-huh.
I changed the name and all that. He said no. He said without Diamond Dallas Page, there's no RKO. He says it every chance he get, and I mad respect for him.
And then no disrespect to the RKO, just me. Nigga, Diamond Cutter sounds way better than RKO to me. To me,
Yeah,
I'm like the Diamond Cutter from out of nowhere. I mean, goddamn. But the only thing I gotta say that, and it's the only negative I got on, I like Jey Uso on the mic. I like his high flying acts. I like the moves that. The only come on, yo, I'm tired of seeing 20 super kicks in one match.
yeah,
I mean,
they get boring.
yeah, I mean, shit. I even like it if you're gonna do it like to get the dude off you at least. But I mean, pow. I'm like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
But
yeah. It gets time. Him and his brother both do that shit.
yeah, I feel like this. If Jey Uso gets, I think he need a little bit more change, like how Drew McIntyre came back a little bit different. You feel me? How AJ Styles came back a little different and a different finishing move. That's when people really gonna be behind Jay. But right now, I'm not gonna lie, Jay. They gonna keep treating you like that twin. They gonna keep treating you like that shit. I mean, how did it go from Jey Uso being the dominant one till I think it was an episode where Jimmy Uso had to defend him when he slapped the shit out of Gunther? Like, I'm like, God damn. And then what happened? Gunther wound up beating the shit out of Jimmy. You feel me? Bloody and all that shit. Actually, he beat both brothers. It's crazy. But I think he should win it, but just not right now. Okay. All right, so let's start talking about these NBA playoffs that's going on. I think everything should be set in stone. Who playing each other in the first round and this, that, and the third, right? Because the
Yeah,
playoffs
well,
start.
yeah, it's 7 and 8 versus 9 and 10 for East and West.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Because the playoffs start April the 20th. So,
Yeah, they actually start the 19th, which is Saturday.
oh shit. All right, so give me your thoughts and opinion on the playoff, the play-in, and we'll start with the first game. Uh, wait, the play-in. Why my phone acting up?
Yeah, it should be games tonight and
It is
Wednesday.
games tonight. So since the games tonight, my first
Yeah.
one to you, we're going to start with the West. We're going to start with the East. Bulls and Heat. Who you got?
Okay. I'm going with the Heat in that one. Tyler Hero and guys, and like I said, Bam Adebayo. Yeah, they lost Jimmy, but that's a good way to get into the playoffs and show y'all like, hey, moving on. And then
Mhm.
Andrew Wiggins, he's a playoff guy, NBA champion, multi-time NBA champion like that. So my man Khalil Wynn, who I wanted the Thunder to get, he's playing much better. And Bulls are doing their thing. Josh Giddey looked like he found a home. You got
Yes.
Kobe White and all them over there. Vucevic, but I'm going with the Miami Heat.
All right. And the next one, Orlando Magics versus the boys that keep falling off, Atlanta Hawks.
Orlando Magic for sure. Because like I said, this team was they were a higher seed last year. They had suffered a little bit of injuries, so they fell off. But Polio Brancuro is too much for the Hawks. We got Jalen Suggs. Shout out to him yesterday. He was there watching his girlfriend get
Yes.
drafted. So he gonna do his thing. Wendell Carter. They got a lot of pieces on the team. Jet Howard, Gary Anderson. They well coached. So I'm gonna go with the Magic.
All right. Well, me, I'm going for the first one. I'm going to go with the Bulls. The Bulls just beat them the last time they played, and it was an outstanding game, 124 to 133. That's a lot of fucking points. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. When you gave up on Josh Giddey, I was about to.
He
Man,
gave
I
up
go
on
look.
he gave up on himself. But anyway,
No, I was saying like because with the little pedophile shit, but
yeah.
that boy, I ain't gonna lie, he like that. I thought it was just an OKC thing. No, it's not.
Nah,
He,
I've been said only way for him to flourish, he had to get a team of his own. He had to.
and he doing it. And I think what these last couple games, the
Mhm.
Bulls have been like that, playing team ball. What's the dude name with the bush, number 0? Oh my god, I forgot what his name
Oh,
is.
Kobe White.
Yeah, oh my god. Like yo showing up. Yo is showing up. I just watched a game where they scored like what was the game where Josh Giddey hit that fucking shot from half court or some shit?
I think I forgot. I knew you talking about.
Yo, they were supposed to lose that game. Them niggas hit like 9 points within like 10 seconds. I'm like, what the? That's some Reggie Miller type shit. And all the shit was steals and score. I mean, so like I said, I wanted to see Tyler Hero off Miami. I think that Miami shit is done. But I mean, I'm gonna go with the Bulls winning a good fashion. I'm gonna go with the score 100-90. Bulls give the Heat giving everything a good. The Heat giving it everything they have, but I
Hmm.
think this is the last time we see this Heat team together. I think Bam is out of there. Tyler Hero is out of there. I mean, you guys then went to 2 NBA finals. You played your heart out, and in real life, the best player that was on your team, Jimmy Butler, he's now a role player for the Warriors. So I'm going with the Bulls by far. And then the next game, everybody that know me, you already know, man, how I feel about the Magics. You just mentioned my sleeper. If my cousin watch this, he gonna be mad when I say this. Wendell Carter. I'll be killing with Wendell Carter on the game, boy. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I gotta go with the Magics. The Magics got enough pieces all the way around. I think the Magics probably are the longest team in the league from their point guard all the way up to their damn center. Everybody is big, tall. Everybody, and that's another thing. Everybody can shoot. Everybody can handle the ball. I'm not going that far where I can say they're going to the NBA Finals, but I know they're going to take care of Atlanta. And this is one other thing I got to add. Trae Young, it's time to go, baby. It's time to go. Now let's go to the West. Who you got out of the Kings and the revamped Mavericks?
Oh man, this is tough. I'm gonna probably go with the Mavericks because AD and Klay Thompson way more playoff experience. The Kings, they don't have De'Aaron Fox no more. They do have Zach LaVine there still, and Sabonis there. If I'm not, I think he's still there too.
Yeah, he is.
I don't even know who the hell the Kings point guard is. I think the kid Davion Mitchell gone, ain't
I think he is too. God damn. Matter of fact, let me go look at that roster. Give me 1 second. Go ahead while
he?
you
Yeah,
talking.
yeah. So AD, Klay Thompson, and like I said, is Kyrie back or is he still out? Like what's going on with him?
Kyrie is done for the season.
Oh, he done for you, but AD and Clay
Oh,
and
their starting point guard is Devin Carter.
okay, I don't know who that is, but anyway, Clay and AD, PJ Washington, and Derek Lively and Gafford. That's enough to overtake the Kings. I'm gonna go with the Mavericks.
All right, and then who is the who? Whoa. Let me stop moving so fast. NBA, and then the next one is who you got out of the Grizzlies and Warriors. I think I know who you got.
I'm going Golden State. Golden State, Steph, man. Like, Steph, too much. John Morant's beast. They're gonna make it interesting, but him and Jimmy and Draymond and and Moses Moody and Kaminga, like they just and Steve Kerr, man, like too much experience, man. Like the Grizzlies just fired the coach for whatever. I don't know. That was stupid in your playoffs where you start, So I'm going Golden State.
All right, so I ain't gonna lie, I was not gonna pick Golden State at first. But you said a lot of facts. I think this is the last run for each team. Meaning, I mean, Steph, you might be staying with the Warriors for the rest of your life, but go ahead and use Draymond Green for some trade bait to get something. It's about time you split that up. Draymond Green is not going to be the second coming of Iguodala or Klay Thompson or even Jordan Poole. He's not going to help Steph Curry in no type of way. Sometimes it's even said watching the Warriors play because it's all Steph. I mean, who was the guy they shot? Buddy Hill.
Yeah, he can hoop.
He can hoop, but he ain't giving you any inch of Klay Thompson yet. I
No.
mean, God damn, I was waiting. I mean, I understood the pick. He's a great shooter. He can score, but I was at least waiting for that Klay Thompson vibe, and it's not happening. So I definitely gotta go with the Grizzlies losing with this one because I don't think they have enough. Because the Warriors, I think this is the Warriors' last run. I think they got the offense, I think they got the defense, and this is gonna be the Warriors' last run. And we might just be seeing Steph Curry on his team by himself, and the Warriors might be going down shitty, where he might get traded later on in his career. And for the Grizzlies, I mean, as you said, man, I don't get it. The Nuggets did it, now the Grizzlies do it. Or the Grizzlies did it first and then the Nuggets do it. How you fire your coach going into the playoffs? I mean, that's some shit you need to wait to off the season and shit like that. I mean, literally, this is a major distraction. And I'm not gonna lie, coaches and players will probably think, well, you just fired the head coach, man. I give it my half best. I'm not gonna give it my all. You feel me? The whole year we've been riding with this dude, and then because of certain problems and arguments, we're not doing this shit. So I'm gonna just go ahead and play my best and make my money. You feel me? But as far as winning the NBA championship, yeah, that shit did. And another thing I gotta add before I go to the next game, John Morant, it's time to go. The gun taunts, the all that shit. That shit was cool when you was on your way to the NBA finals. That shit was cool when you had a chance to come out the Western Conference finals. That was cool. But ever since you're that big jump, you did the same thing the Atlanta Hawks did. You haven't been back since. I mean, and then mind you, now majority. I mean, I'll discredit the injuries, but you was getting suspended from games, to shooting a gun and shit, and all that crazy shit. And to come to find out, everybody putting your business out there. You're not no hood guy. You're not a hood dude. You're
His
really you're not.
his own father said he grew up with two parents, and he grew up in the go like so that ain't nothing that's not well documented.
And then it showed right then and there that music has a big influence on people because you only shooting guns and doing gun gestures because you heard little baby say it. You heard fucking NBA young boy say it, not because you really have access to it. It's just dumbass shit. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm one person I'm be mad at, and I'm being funny when I say this. I'm mad at Gilbert Arenas because Gilbert Arenas, you almost fucked up your NBA career with a gun, and you don't want to give advice to a guy like John Morant. You should be on that. You should be first in line. I mean, yo, the nigga John Crittenson or whatever his name is, we never seen him.
Javaz Crittenton.
Yeah, we never seen him in the league again after that situation with Gilbert Arenas. And John Morant, you about to be one of those talents where you nice as fuck, but you let the fucking social media and the outside noise get to you. So I'm going with the Grizzlies by far to go and get this W. It's not even a I mean not my bad. I'm by Warriors by far to get this W. I mean the Grizzlies don't have enough dismantle that team, the whole everything. And then last but not least, I'm going with the Mavericks. You got Klay Thompson. You got Anthony Davis, and I believe this is the first time that the Mavericks, everyone on the Mavericks is healthy except for Kyrie. So unless something falters, you feel me? The Mavericks ain't gonna get it done. But I think Anthony Davis with this team around him should do enough to get the job done. All right. The next topic is one of our favorite topics right here. Anything with the NFL. So I'm gonna let you go and start first. Give me your third round draft picks of the 2025.
All right, so it's our third round mock. You ain't gonna see a lot of people do 3 rounds. Most people gonna stop at one or two. So me and my usual football guys. All right, so at pick 35, I have the New York Giants taking Trey Harris, wide receiver, Ole Miss.
Okay.
All right, so pick 36, I have the Kansas City Chiefs taking Prince, Human Milan, edge out of Ole Miss. So back to back Ole Miss people, Ole Miss
Mm,
Rebels. So
okay.
at pick 37, I have the Browns taking Pat Bryant, wide receiver, Illinois. They need some help there. Just a cool guy. Uh, at 8, I got the Raiders taking Kyle Williams, wide receiver, Washington State.
They need a wide
Another
receiver.
receiver. Yeah, because they could say he lost Devontae. He would replace him. Excuse me. Number 9, have the Patriots taking Tyleek Williams, defensive tackle, Ohio State. Mike Vrabel there. He want to beef up that defense.
Mm-hmm.
So at number 40, I have the Jaguars taking Tate Ratledge, guard center out of Georgia, beef up that O line, protect Trevor Lawrence. At pick 41, I have the Saints taking Melo Dotson, corner out of Kansas. Had 7 interceptions last year, ran the full one back.
Yes, he did.
Pick 42, I have the Bears taking Jared Ivey, edge Ole Miss. A lot of Ole Miss guys coming off the board right here. Pick 43, I have the Jets taking Barrett Carter, linebacker Clemson, since CJ is now a free agent.
Mm-hmm.
I have the Panthers at 44, taking Omar Newman Lott, D tackle Tennessee, beef up their front, help give my man Derek Brown some help. So at pick 45, as the 49ers taking Josiah Stewart, edge out of Michigan. Like I said, they got Nick Bosa there to give some help on the other side. Pick 46, the Cowboys taking Jordan Birch, edge out of Oregon. Help out
Okay.
Michael Parsons, and he can play inside as well. Seven and pick 47 had the Patriots taking Teddy Buchanan, linebacker Cal. Add some more speed to that linebacker core. Mike Vrabel about him being a linebacker, he like guys that can run, hit, and cover.
Mm-hmm.
Pick 48 have the Cardinals taking Corey Simon, linebacker Ohio State, help beef up their defense.
I like it.
Pick 49 have the Houston Texans selecting Dylan Fairchild, guard out of Georgia. Build up that line, keep CJ
Mm-hmm.
protected. He's one of the most sacked and hit quarterbacks last year. We're going to offensive line again with number 20 with the Colts with Ozzie Trapilo, tackle out of Boston College. Like I said, Quentin Nelson can't be the only guy blocking for Jonathan Taylor and Aaron Richardson. All right, pick 51. That was 50. The Bengals select Jared Wilson, center guard, Georgia. A lot of old linemen coming off here. Build up that line, keep Joe
Mm-hmm.
Burrow protected. Pick 52 had the Seahawks select Jamari Caldwell, defensive tackle, Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Pick 53, I got the Steelers taking Dylan Sampson, running back, Tennessee. Uh, Pick 54 of the Bucks taking Ty Hamilton, defensive tackle, Ohio State.
Okay.
Pick 55, another defensive tackle, have the Broncos taking Ty Robinson, defensive tackle, Nebraska. See Sean, the trenches, trench war. Got to build them trenches up. Pick 56 at the Chargers taking Ashton Gillite, edge Louisville, since they lost Joey Bosa, help Khalil Mack out. Number 27 had the Green Bay Packers taking another running back to help out your boy Josh Jacobs. Raheem Sanders, running back, South Carolina. Pick 58, I have the Jaguars taking Kyle Kennard,
I
edge,
like
South
that.
Carolina.
I like that pick.
Yeah. 29, since Tank Dell's going to be hurt, why not get another Tank Dell replacement? I got the Texans select Taz Johnson, wide receiver, Oregon. Small, fast, shifty guy. Can be a kick and punt returner, put him in the slot. You're going to like this pick right here. Pick 30, Matt Stafford not going to play forever. I have the LA Rams taking Jalen Milroe,
Ooh!
Alabama. Yeah, he finally goes out the boards. Learn from Stafford from a year two, Sean McVay. If anybody can fix Jalen Milroe mechanics, it's Sean McVay.
I like it. I ain't gonna lie.
And at pick 31, Baltimore Ravens. Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said 31. This is pick 61. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
No, no, yeah, 60. No, no, no. No, no, no,
You
I'm so
should be on
sorry.
Baltimore,
91.
right?
Yeah, it's 91. I'm sorry. I got lost track. It's 91.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got the Ravens selecting the biggest and the largest, Desmond Watson, defensive tackle, Florida. Shout out to Big X the plug. Yeah, they even got that song with his highlight tape, man. He's
Yeah, I
six
seen it.
six, 400 pounds and can move, man. The coaching staff will get him down. We got one of the best, training staff and coaching staff, so that'll get him down a little bit more. But you lose Michael Pierce to retirement, what better way to replace him with a big monster right here? And then Roquan Smith going to look like Ray Lewis with him in front of him eating that block.
Ooh.
So yeah, Desmond. Yeah, I know a lot of Raven fans that jump for Joyce with that one. So at pick 92, I have the Seahawks selecting Quinn Ewers, quarterback, Texas. They got Sam Donald. He's there for 3 years, but and Sam Howell too. So to make the quarterback room a little better in case of injury. So
So
pick
far, we got
93.
2 picks the same. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you later. Go
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. At least it ain't 95% out like it was last time.
ahead.
They like, damn, did they just share each other notes? Pick 93, the Saints select Tommy Hill, cornerback, Nebraska.
They need
Uh,
corners.
yeah, do they? Pick 94, the Cleveland Browns select Dante Trader, safety, Maryland. The 94, yeah, pick 95. The Chiefs select Justin Wiley, cornerback, Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
At pick 96, sorry, pick 96, the Eagles select Marcus Tate, guard out of Clemson.
Okay.
Yeah, because they lost Makai Becton to the Chargers. Pick 97, Vikings select Xavier Truce, guard tackle out of Georgia. And pick 98, they need a backup quarterback because Tyler Huntley showed he couldn't get it done. Dolphins select Riley Leonard, quarterback Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Pick 99 for your New York Football Giants. They take Javante Spraggins, guard Tennessee.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, gotta build, gotta get some depth for that old line. Lot for Jameis and Russ and all them. So at pick 100, we have the 49ers taking Joshua Hancock, cornerback Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
And pick 101 have the Rams taking Jalen Rivers, tackle from the U,
I can
Miami.
see that. Yep.
And last pick 102, the Detroit Lions select Jordan Phillips, defensive tackle, Maryland.
Oh man. I'm saying it now. Please do not get mad at my picks because especially when it comes to the Giants, I pick
Yeah,
nothing for my team to help win. Even though we got two quarterbacks, we got Russell Wilson, we got Jameson Winston, and hey man, Tommy DeVito is done. You don't even have a chance. At pick number 65, my New York Giants go after Jalen Monroe. That's who I got.
gotcha.
I would definitely love to see that. He's definitely going to learn from them, and I ain't gonna lie. Yo, we probably got Lamar Jackson in our backyard. I mean, if this goes the way how I think it's going to go, I think the Giants sell. Did you see what Lamar Jackson did? Did you see what Patrick Mahomes did? Y'all, hold on. Did you see what Jaden Daniels did? That's in our conference. Let's go and get Jalen Monroe and produce him because he's not that bad. At number 66, I got the Kansas City Chiefs going D line because our old boy he getting old. I'm going to go with Deion Walker. Number 60,
Kentucky. Yeah,
number 66. Um, we all know this. Nick Chubbs keep getting hurt. Nick Chubbs keep getting hurt. They need some help. I'm going with the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns at 67 drafting running back Caleb Johnson.
good pick.
Number 68, Las Vegas Raiders. I'm really not convinced in the corners that they got over there. I think the corners had that one good season when the Raiders almost made the playoffs, and then the corners fell off after that. So I'm gonna go with them going after a cornerback, Darian Porter.
Okay, from Iowa State. Okay,
Yep, you got it. At number 69, the New England Patriots. I'm going with pass rusher Brandon Swinson. Oh,
LSU.
yeah,
Yeah,
LSU. You feel me? I feel like that's the only way the Patriots can get better is defense first before you get the offense. Number 70, Jacksonville Jaguars. They need wide receiver help. I mean, goddamn, their wide receivers haven't been legit since what's the dude name?
shit. Did you not see Brian Thomas last year?
No, 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 no. When I say that, when I say like legit core, the last time they had legit core when it was age, what
Oh,
was the
you
dude?
mean more than one receiver?
Yeah,
Got you.
yeah,
Okay.
there you go. It was Allen Robinson. Who was the other guy?
Allen Robinson, Allen Hurns, and Allen Robinson, Allen Hurns.
But you get the point that I'm making. They had
Yeah,
like,
yeah, they had a nice look. I forgot who I don't think of the third name, but yeah, them
yeah.
that
I'm
receiving core was pretty good.
I'm going with wide receiver Jalen Noel.
Okay, from Iowa State, yeah.
Yep. Next up, I mean, we just saw New Orleans get rid of my boy CJ Mosley, and they lost one of their corners to and he on the Giants right now. I'm going to go with the New Orleans Saints, going with D.
It was I'm sorry, D.D. Westbrook. That was the
Yeah,
other
you're
guy.
right, D.D. Westbrook. I'm going with the Saints because they need corners. I'm going to go with cornerback Benjamin Morris.
Okay,
Um, this a team that I think gonna need some safety help. You feel me? To go back there with my man Jaquan Brisker. The Chicago Bears go with Xavier Watts. I seen y'all having a conversation about who do top safeties in the league, and I seen people talking about Xavier Watts, so I had to add him in there. New York Jets. They doing. I think the highlight of their team is the fact that they got two good corners. And I ain't gonna lie, DJ Reed is getting a little bit older. I'm gonna go with the New York Jets at number 72 drafted cornerback Jacob Parrish.
okay.
At 74, I've been picking fucking defense the whole entire time for Carolina, and I'm not gonna stop now. For Carolina, I'm going with D lineman TJ Sanders.
Gotcha.
San Francisco 49ers. I feel like their quarterback is still good. Purdy, he's still doing what he do. But I think they can sign another guy who'll be just as a Purdy. San Francisco 49ers at pick number 75, pick quarterback Tyler what Souls.
Who? What school?
Hold up, let me give me 1 second.
Oh, Tyler Show from Notre
Tyler
Dame.
Show. Yeah, Tyler Show.
Yeah,
That's what I meant to say. My
yeah,
bad. Tyler
yeah,
Show.
yeah.
Yeah, I got him. I
That's
been
pretty high for him. They got him going in the 5th round, but that's high
damn.
still. Yeah,
Damn,
but
diabolical.
hey,
The
yeah,
fifth round? Shit.
we see some reaches. That ain't too bad.
All right, yeah. You're right. All right. So next up where I'm at, and I just did San Francisco. Okay, check this out. I still we picked Dallas. Well, I picked Dallas to get the running back Ashton Genty, but I'm also gonna give him some help at running back. I'm gonna go with running back Dylon Sampson.
That's a main stable. Genty, Don Sampson, Javante Williams, and Miles Sanders. That's a nice little back
Boy, it shouldn't
there.
be no problem for Dak Prescott right now. The running game is back. It shouldn't even be no
They
problem.
went from having no backs to fullbacks.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Next up, I got to go with the New England Patriots. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Damian Harrison, that was my man. I liked him, but he hasn't been the same since his rookie year and all that.
He not even at him. We're in Buffalo now, I think.
Yeah. So for me, I'm going to go with running back RJ Harvey.
UCF.
Yes, sir. Next up, we got the Arizona Cardinals. I gave them offense the first round. The second round, I did give them defense. So I'm gonna go defense one more time. I'm gonna go with D lineman Jamari Cardwell. Next up, the Houston Texans at draft pick number 79. I'm gonna go with edge rusher David Walker.
Okay. A kid out of Central Arkansas. Yeah, he
Yes,
beast.
sir. Now here's the pick that me and you do got in common. As again, I said all my picks is based off of what teams really need. I'm gonna
Mine's
go.
were the same way, but I just made sure I went with different prospects.
No. I'm not saying you didn't. I'm just saying this how me and you got the same pick. At number 80, the Indianapolis Colts draft Ozzy I can't say his
Ozzy Trapilo.
Ozzy Trapilo. That's who we got. I mean, that's who they got. At 81, the Cincinnati Bengals draft linebacker Danny Stuntsman. I'm going with him.
Stoutman from Oklahoma. Yeah.
Yep. Definitely going with him because Oklahoma they be having some good defensive guys. I can't. Shout out to my man Baker Mayfield. At 82, I'm going with the Seahawks going defense. I'm going with edge rusher Joshua Stewart. At number 83, even though I think I'm just shout out to my grandfather here, Pittsburgh Steelers fan. He for some reason my grandfather doesn't like Najee Harris, but this pick is for my grandfather.
He not even there no more.
And this is why I'm going to pick this guy. The Pittsburgh Steelers are going with running back Jordan James.
Oregon.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a good pick. I mean, he can. That's what Steelers like. Running backs that can run and catch out the backfield and block. Next up, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now it hurts me every time. Shout out to my boy Jay Cruz. It hurts me every time I do something draft for Tampa Bay because I'm always drafting a defense, and the defense already nasty as it is. I'm gonna go with pass rusher Jack Sawyer. Watch out down there if they get that boy.
I had him going in the 2nd round. So that's why he had him in there.
Oh, all right. Number 80 at 85, the Denver Broncos, they draft linebacker Demetrius Knight Jr. I think they've been failing a little bit at linebacker, and I think this one should be one of the ones that make a difference. Los Angeles Chargers. You feel me? At number 86, I'm going with Anthony Belton.
Tackle NC State, yeah.
There you go. And I feel like this. I think Green Bay, in order for your cornerbacks to do what they got to do, you got to beef up that pass rush. You got to be able to stop the run. I'm going to go with defensive lineman C.J. West.
Okay, for Indiana.
Yep, you got it. At number 88, the Jacksonville Jaguars. I want Trevor Lawrence to do good. Shout out to Doobie, who's a Jaguars fan.
Yeah, I only know about five of them, honestly, and he one of them, and the other four live in Duval.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man, I'm gonna go with offensive lineman Logan Brown. I think they need the help. I think
yeah,
they
from
need it.
Kansas. Yeah,
Yep. Next up, I gotta beef up. I gotta beef up Houston. I mean, I feel like Houston is on their way to go to the Super Bowl. I gave them offense the first round. I gave them a wide receiver. I believe I gave them defense in the second round. I'm gonna go defense one more time. Matter of fact, I gave him a corner in the second round. I'm gonna go give him a defensive guy one more time. I'm going for defensive lineman Joshua Farmer.
yeah, he beats Florida State. Yeah,
Yep. At number 90, the Los Angeles Rams grabbed tight end Terrence Ferguson.
yeah, he beats.
Yep. Oh yeah, he definitely a beast. If not my boy Ty Warner, I can fuck with him. I fuck with him. At number 91, the Baltimore Ravens grabbing. You might like this one. Tate Redledge. Did I say it right?
The guard out of Georgia. Yeah,
Yes.
okay, I can live with that. I'm good with that.
Yes. I mean, oh my God. Probably Lamar probably
He
don't
could
get.
play guard and center if Tyler Linderbaum to get hurt, so that's a good
You
flexibility.
see what I'm saying? And we talking about Lamar Jackson not getting sacked this much.
Yeah,
Sheesh. Um, at number 92, this is another one that we got right. We got together. At number 2, I got the Seattle Seahawks. Going quarterback, Quinn Ewers. Quinn
yeah,
Ewers.
okay.
At number 93, the New Orleans Saints grabbed Trey Harris, wide receiver. Cleveland Browns. Even though I gave Cleveland Browns Shador Sanders in the first round, I'm gonna give them another quarterback. I'm gonna go with Kyle McCord. That's what I'm going with.
Syracuse. Okay,
Yep. At number 95, the Kansas City Chiefs, they draft Wyatt Mellion. Wyatt Mellion. I'm going with him.
okay.
At number 96, the Philadelphia Eagles, they go tight end. They go Harold Fainer. Harold Fainer Jr. I think they
Harold Fannin. Harold Fannin.
Harold Fainer Jr. I think they're gonna go with him because Zach Ertz was tearing that ass up last year. You feel me? Zach Ertz was tearing the Eagles up last year, and they was like, "Oh man, we might as well go and get that." At number 97, the Minnesota Vikings, they grab interior lineman Jared Wilson. Jared
Okay.
Wilson. At number 98, I definitely believe Miami needs corners. I mean, they definitely just lost one of their best
Yeah,
DBs.
Jalen about to get traded, so yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Noel Williamson. Noel Williams, my bad. Noel Williams.
California.
You want it. You want it. Now
Yeah.
this right here. I told you when I'm boy. We probably win the Super. We probably can win the Super Bowl in the future just off this draft, off of what I say we're gonna get. The running back that the New York Giants are gonna get is Cam Scatterbull. Oh my God.
He
Oh
tough. Yeah,
my
he
God.
tough. He tough. He ain't Saquon, but he he'll do just fine.
San Francisco 49ers. You feel me? They got a solid offense, but one thing about San Francisco that we already know, they are based on defense. So I'm gonna go defensive lineman Vernon Broughton. Broughton,
From
my bad.
Texas. From
Yeah,
Texas,
Vernon
yeah.
Broughton. Yep. Okay. At 101, people don't know. On the low, the Rams' defensive pass rushes have been good. Number 8, and I can't remember his name, but he's number 55. Play defensive tackle.
Oh, Brandon Fish from Florida State.
Yo, I'm not going. I'm now. I know you're gonna get my ass for saying this, but he looked like he is on his way to be the next Aaron Donald. He looked like
Yeah, I feel what you're saying, but we gotta just see it a little bit more.
yeah. But you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So with that being said, I'm gonna go with D lineman Anelius Pebbles.
Oh, from Ole Miss, yeah.
There you go. And you already know Ole Miss. I probably would go to Ole Miss. They got some nice jerseys, man. Shout out to
Oh
Eli
yeah, oh
Manning.
yeah, oh yeah.
And next up, Detroit. Y'all lost some corners because they didn't play good for y'all last year. So I'm gonna go with cornerback for the Detroit Lions at 102, Quincy Riley.
Oh yeah, Louisville, yeah.
Yep. And Louisville, man. Give a shout out to my man Jared Alexander. He from there. So
Yeah.
yep, that's my draft.
All right, send that to me in a text message so I can post both of ours on the audio version so people can see who we picked.
Got you.
Not
I'm on it
just
right now.
yeah, yeah. Great show as usual. Great stuff, great topics. Like I said, we're gonna see y'all next Monday or Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do some. I might and what school was wide receiver you. I'm gonna make that a thing each week. False position, see what school was the best at it.
Best
Something.
colleges. Yeah.
Yeah, all that. So, Maurice, go ahead, do your thing.
Hey man, as always, man, it's a pleasure doing this shit with Big Bro. I'm glad that he picked me to be a part of this team because man, we've been rocking and been moving since then, man. We've been going nothing but up. If you're looking for me, you can find me on Facebook. My name is Maurice Savage Jr., as you can see right there at the bottom of the screen. But if you can't find me on there, trust me, you can find me on Instagram. I_AM_the_the Pharaoh. That's me, baby. DB life or no life.
Man, you know what I'm about to say. Make sure y'all be great on the way to the figure eight. And always remember the hashtag KTSC. Keep that same energy. From your host, Justin Payne, from my right hand man, my $1 million co host, the man, the myth, the legend, the villain, or the vigilante, Mr. Maurice Savage Jr. Y'all enjoy the playoff, the play in games. We'll be back next week to chop it up. We out.
Yes, sir. Can't wait.